What is going on, guys? Kevin, owner of Farmer Pig Productions here, and today we're back at the theater getting reactions for Ari Aster's new Eddington. Let's see what people think about this one. Without giving away too much about the movie, what were your thoughts on the film?
It was very well done. They got the New Mexico environment, political environment, really well. They did a great job with the tension with the tribal government. There's a lot of friction about that. They're very, very territorial about that. That was really well done. I like that a lot.
It started out, the first hour was linear, and it worked very well. The second hour, an hour and a half, I guess, it was difficult for me to follow what the director was trying to tell me, what the story was.
I think it was a pretty good movie. It had more action near a bit after the middle. It was slow moving in the beginning, and it was kind of hard to grasp it in the beginning, but it had a good plot.
I like Ari Aster's movies. I've seen all 4 of them, and I thought it was a kind of great portrayal of what went on in America during COVID, which we've kind of all forgotten at this point.
So the director Ari Aster, he's done other films like Midsummer and Hereditary. This is more of a satirical comedy. So how did you feel about that? It's like his second, I believe. So how did you feel about that genre? Do you think he does comedy well as horror, or how do you feel about it?
I haven't watched any of his other movies or heard of his name, actually. I don't know who he is.
Towards the end, it gets a little absurd, and that's something I wondered about. You know, it gets a little wild and all that kind of stuff. But still, I mean, it was satirical comedy. I haven't seen any of his other stuff, that's for sure.
I didn't get comedy. I got horror, a lot of horror.
I mean, he'd done that before with Sasquatch Sunset or Sunrise. I don't remember the exact title. It got kind of out of control in the last third of the movie, but he's kind of known for that.
On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being possibly the worst film ever and 10 being the best, how would you rate this movie?
I would give it a 7.5 to an 8.
Like an 8.5 out of 10.
7.5, 8?
Between a 7 and an 8.
With the COVID 2020 pandemic premise, did that fit on screen? Was that something that you thought was interesting to see, or was it like, I think we're done with this?
Well, I haven't seen any other movies that have addressed the pandemic or quite like this.
People are going to understand and feel like what happened and be like, oh yeah, this happened, I relate to that. So it was a good idea.
I thought the movie, it's kind of in 2 parts, and the first part is a lot more about what went on during COVID and what we all experienced in terms of mask mandates and spacing, and I thought it was really well portrayed. It really hasn't been anything like that done so far.
Well, there you have it, folks. This seems to be a pretty decent film. But let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you like this movie, or do you hate it? And also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.